Hello, and I don't know if you can hear what's going on outside right now in Costa Rica. It's pretty great where I'm staying. It's just like music blasting and like people just like singing in Spanish, enjoying their Friday night. Because it's already fucking Friday. Where do the days go by? Time, man, time. It's blink, man. It's a blink. I'm not on here to talk about time, but I'm just like having this moment. It's like, holy hell, it's already Friday. I've recorded a lot of my journey and this experience in like different ways where I've been just like out in nature and it's been so beautiful. But I'm just sitting here in my bed and kind of just recorded a light activation meditation for the confidence code, which was so good. I laid down and did it myself, and it was just really beautiful, and you can just feel the magic and the activation of light, and it's for a light activation of peace and mind, because when we are doing this kind of work and we're getting into changing these beliefs on like such deep levels within our subconscious mind, releasing it from our energy, and just it's such a beautiful journey and it's such a beautiful process. But in that space we can have very active minds sometimes, and it's just part of like our mind and subconscious, like being like, what are we doing? This doesn't feel safe. This isn't just the same old. But you know what? It gets real active when you're on a brink of a really beautiful breakthrough and transformation, whatever that case may be. If it's an experience you're having, and you know what? I don't know right now. I have a lot to say, but also I feel this heaviness in my heart for myself and where I'm at. And I want to share about the things for you too. But right now I kind of feel like I need to talk about me. And if you have watched any other videos up to this point or been listening to the podcast, then you know that I sent myself on quite a journey. And that journey is also like a forcing of trust. Because when you do that, it's like, all right, I'm just going to put myself in it. Like when you're home and you're in like the comfort of like your home space and not in a different country, and with this point of like, how is this all going to come together, and where am I going to land, and am I receiving what I think I'm receiving? But it's like, but also at times like you find yourself in these questioning places. Who knows if I'll share this? Honestly, this might just be for me, but if I do, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, because as I'm creating this meditation, it's like I'm creating it for myself too, for where my mind needed a little peace, and reminding it in the process that we're in. I see the signs, I know they're here, but then I question myself, being like, maybe I should just figure out how to get my plane ticket home and not listen to what I'm receiving, because sometimes I wonder if I'm chasing something that I know that is coming for me in my future. But at the same time, I'm like, is this really the time for that? Or am I wanting it? It's something I wasn't even thinking about, I didn't even have it in my mind. And then it just started like appearing. I was like, oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. Which is really beautiful, but at the same time, it really comes to like having a peace of mind for myself, because the mind can go off in so many stories in so many ways. And also just remaining open to all the possibilities that are here for you, to not be so focused, narrow focused in only one way. And like I've shared before, my thing right now is show me how easy it gets to be. Show me how easy it gets to be. And also, like, I have fear of like sharing all this. Like, I share this whole process, this whole story, and this like me in this just like place that is me. Like, I am the person who is like, follow your heart, live your dreams, follow the signs. This is what I've done. This is how I live my life. And you know what? I've always done that, but it also has never had no safety net below me. It's like I leapt, right? And I have taken big leaps, but I knew I was going to be caught, and I knew I was going to be met by the universe, but also there was also a little safety net underneath, and you don't realize that in those moments too. You're like, oh, yeah, you know, I never had the possibility of like truly falling flat on my face. And then just like everyone seeing. But at the same time, I know I'm supposed to be like sharing this. I know I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing, because I'm reminded, Pura Vida, baby. Pura Vida is such a special sign for me too. I almost got tattooed on me last time when I was here in Costa Rica. And today, Pura Vida has been just popping up all over the place for me, from like just people looking at me and just going Pura Vida, and it's showing up on signs, and just like meeting the most beautiful human on the beach named Surfing Johnny, or Johnny Surfy, who's a does surf lessons, and lives here and has done it his whole life, and was teaching me Spanish and singing me rap songs and taking videos of me doing cartwheels on the beach. And it was just like such a beautiful moment for me, because right before that I was just sitting with my little hand piano key thing, you know, just like feeling into the giving up. But it's like moments like that, I'm like, I'm not giving up. I have a whole podcast on never give up. I should probably re-listen to that, because you know what? A logical sense? Nah. I got food, and I'm grateful for that. I got a bed to sleep in for the next few nights, and I'm grateful for that. I got my clothes. I got the ocean. I got Pura Vida. I don't know if you guys just heard that. Oh, the people singing all just yelled Pura Vida. Pura Vida, baby. And it's moments like that when you're like questioning. You're like, Pura Vida. Live the experience too. Like, man, where's my focus been in this conversation? I want to point that out. Like, what have I been? Where's my energy right now? Where's my energy in the words that I'm speaking? Is that creating what I've been asking for? I don't think so. Not fully. That is a split energy in both places. You know, where has your energy been split is a great question to ask. Because I just saw where mine was split. And you know what? It's a great listening example. And yeah, you know, maybe I will share this one. I say I want to keep it real. And I want to keep it real. Sometimes I'm like, shit, how fucking crazy am I? I wouldn't want to be any other way, because this is just who I am. And you know what? I'm going to plan on doing a whole podcast on how sometimes in these moments of like spiritual growth and like doing all these things and receiving all this magic in so many ways, sometimes you feel a little crazy. Like, shit, did I really just hear that? Feel that? See that? Did that really just happen? This crazy synchronistic moment with these people around me? Like, man, like when I said I've experienced some magic, I have experienced some magic, and I need to remind myself of that magic. I trust the magic. Thank you for the magic. That's another one I love to say. Thank you for the magic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a thing that dropped in for me, a little rabbi meditation I was doing a little earlier before I recorded the meditation was gratitude. Where's your gratitude? Gratitude brings through more things to be grateful for. And I've been not doing my daily gratitude list. It's just so funny, like I'm here and I have so much to be grateful for. I mean, I have been doing gratitude walks, so I've been saying thank you a lot. I've been doing a lot of vocalizing instead of like writing things out with this whole like recording of everything I've been recording. I've been talking a lot versus more. Usually I'm writing a lot. Usually I'm just like feeling pages of my journal, which I still have, but not to the extent that I have before. Anyways, I'm trusting. And I know that tonight and today, maybe it's just a process. Maybe it's just a process. Get your energy straight, girl. Where has my energy been split? Where has my energy been split? Is a great, great question. And Pura Vida, baby. We're here. You know what? I still am full sensati. And I've gotten too many things that have been telling me to do this thing. And today I had a possibility where everything would have been taken care of. Food, place to stay, all of it. And the whole experience. But then it's kind of funny because it's like, yes, yes, yes. And, but then something like inside me was like, no. You need the freedom to fully experience what is there for you. You need the freedom to not be working, every day, and not only having 2 full days off at this thing. And it's funny because I was like, well, I'm open to all possibilities, like whatever's for my highest good and best for me, And then that thing was like, no, sorry, we actually don't have any space for another person. And I was like, dang, I forgot that I said what I said earlier about, all possibilities, the freedom thing. So, that's that. And that just wasn't meant for me. And I see that now. I see that I'm supposed to experience this in a new way than I have before in the past. And I'm talking like I'm there because I am there. I'm already there. I've known this for months, and I even let it go multiple times and just was like, no, I'm coming out here for the medicine work. That's what's calling me. I'm coming out here for the medicine work. And that was a twist as well. I know it's exactly like what was supposed to happen with that, because there's other things in line for me too, and what happened within those sessions opened up so much for me. I can see it in my face. It's the coolest thing. Like one session of NLT, I could look in the mirror and see a difference in my facial structure, the color of my eyes, my energy, all of it. 2 sessions of neural organization technique did so much for me. And even she said, she's like, wow, a lot. We got a lot done just for 2 sessions. And you know what I did before I saw her? I asked my body, we asked for an easy, release. Thank you, body, for being open to clear and release and realign whatever is needed. And I called in all my angels and activated energy work to assist the process. And the angels are here. They're always with you. That's a whole other conversation. And I'm looking at the time, and I have one more thing I need to do before I go to bed, because there's one thing that I said I was going to do every day, and that was post a video. And so, thank you for listening. If I decide to share this publicly, which I probably will, because I probably should, because it's what I said I was going to do. Yeah, so thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And also check out the confidence code activation, because now it will have a light activation meditation for a peace of mind, which the activation is a form of energy work of light language from my heart to yours. Enjoy. Link in my bio, link in the description. Go check out the website.